Okay, today is Tuesday, 1:59 a.m. It's August 5th. It's August 5th, okay? 2025. Now, when I go to work as a dishwasher, which I did yesterday, at the door, it reads, "Leave it outside." Leave it outside. Okay? So, why is that statement so useful in trading? Why is it so useful in trading? So, what happens in trading is that what I've noticed is that if I go to anywhere, there are people, there are circumstances, there are experiences, and 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 what happens is that uh, there is a statement called the rolling rock does not gather moss, right? But the thing is, because I am a human being, wherever I go, there is interaction that occurs, and I gain the moss. And then when I go to do the work, then that work will get an interference because the mind is not there. See, so essentially what happens is there are two parts of me. Okay? There's the third part, which is the soul, but essentially there's the physical part and there's the mental part. That's why like Jordan B. Peterson, he's a psychiatrist and he knows. That's why people talk about this. So without the brain, essentially it's moot. There's nothing. So the brain controls everything, but the brain is susceptible to emotion. Superman is susceptible to kryptonite, but human beings are susceptible to emotion. Okay, there's a there's a there's a element called emotion, and emotion will interrupt the progress in trading. And so when I sat down here today, I had some trades on and I was looking at it. I'm trying to like unload it. But the outside world, today's experience was overcrowding my mind. And so it was interfering with my trade. And so I was like in and out, but partially part of my brain was being preoccupied into thinking about what the day's events, even though I'm sitting here trying to get this work done. And then I have this movie called Hot Pursuit that's like bombarding me with interrupts. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I need to work. This is my job. I need to work. So I have a couple things that are interfering with my mind, which is essentially is required in order for me to perform these tasks as a day trader. So so the best couple things that I can do is uh, leave it outside. Okay, leave it outside. Okay, so when I enter into the restaurant, I have to leave whatever issue there is and leave it outside, and so that I can focus on work, so that my mind can be in tune with the work that I'm supposed to be doing, instead of being preoccupied and being stirred up more by the emotions from whatever the instance is. So there's a couple of things like one as a faithful man. There's a statement that is very very useful. It's called "Leave it to God." Okay, it fits really well with just leave it to God. Okay, don't worry about it. Whatever happened, it happened. Whatever. I don't have to think. I don't have to think about what's beyond infinity. I don't have to think about that. Okay, so if I got on a spaceship, and I went 1 mile past infinity, I don't have to worry about what's there, right? Because just let God handle it. just let me handle what I need to do. So the statement like leave it outside. Okay, before you walk in, leave it outside. Before you walk in, okay? Leave it outside so that you can focus on the job at hand, so that it doesn't interfere like big candles, like just robbing you of all the work that you did, right? Like a few days ago. So the best policy is to leave it outside. Okay? Leave it outside.